Good day to everyone. For today's video, we will be discussing about Impressionism, its features, history, famous artists during this period, and we will give some examples of artworks. To start, let us first define what is Impressionism. Impressionism art is a 19th century movement known for its paintings that aim to depict the transience of light and to capture scenes of modern life and the natural world. This art is a style in which the artist captured the image of an object as someone would see it if they just caught a glimpse of it. Impressionists captured ordinary subjects engaged in day-to-day activities in both rural and urban settings. Impressionist artists relaxed the boundary between subject and background so that the effect of an impressionist painting often resembles a snapshot, a part of a larger reality captured as if by chance. Primary features of Impressionism. Artists associated with Impressionism shared similar modern approaches to painting. Rather than be confined to a studio, Impressionists preferred to paint in plein air or outside. Artists used short visible dabs of paint to capture the overall impression of their subject, choosing not to pay attention to its details. The artist applied new layers of paint over layers that were still wet, which softened the forms and supplied a unique intermingling of colors. Painters used paired complementary colors to depict shadows instead of using black and gray. In other words, Impressionist artists focused on capturing the movement of life.
Let's proceed to the historical timeline. There are major historical events happened during Impressionism period. In 1830 to 1860, different proponents of Impressionism art were born. In 1860 to 1865, Edward Manet took the challenge in submitting different artworks. In 1865 to 1871, some artworks were accepted but most of it were rejected. After that, the Siege of Paris happened, lasting from September 19, 1870 to January 28, 1871. In 1874 to 1879, the first four Impressionist exhibitions happened. In 1880 to 1886, more art exhibitions happened until the eighth and final Impressionist exhibition. Lastly, in 1887 to 1926, the period where a lot of artworks from many different proponents are produced and gradually recognized by the public. Furthermore, there are a lot of artists in the period of Impressionism, so I only chose 5 of the most famous proponents with one of their artworks. Their artworks was inspired on the ordinary life and outdoor scenes that became their primary subjects. Accordingly, their artworks was based on their impression of a subject in which they perceive. That's why they are called Impressionists. Next are some artworks examples during this period.
Painting. Woman with a Parasol, portrayed by Madame Monet and her son, sometimes known as the Squall, is an oil in canvas painting by Claude Monet in 1875. The brevity of the moment portrayed here is conveyed by a repertoire of animated brushstrokes of vibrant color, hallmarks of the style Monet was instrumental in forming. Sculpture. Camille Claudel began working on the walls in about 1889. As originally conceived, the work depicts two naked dancers, a man and a woman, locked in an amorous embrace as they dance a waltz. The work was inspired by Claudel's burgeoning love affair with her mentor and employer, Auguste Rodin. Architecture. Claude Monet is doubtful whether he would have recognized himself as a painter of architecture. The Rouen Cathedral series was painted in the 1990s. The paintings in the series each captured the facade of the Rouen Cathedral at different times of the day and year and reflected changes in its appearance under different lighting conditions, which attempts to illustrate the importance of light in our perception of a subject at a given time and place. Music. Impressionist music tries to capture images of water and light, of landscape, and of nature by painting with tone colors. The titles are usually very descriptive, such as Debussy's The Afternoon of a Faun and his Sunken Cathedral.